Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to do a little update on my favourite deck. I've also got quite a few unboxings to do over the next few days, so hopefully I'm going to be putting up a few different videos of different decks that I've got here that need to be unboxed and shown to you. So I just thought I'd jump on quickly and do this one first because yesterday I had some fantastic news in the kind of tarot world for me, because the deck that I use all the time, if you've watched my stuff, you'll know, is the black and white Faulkner tarot deck, and that's my go-to deck. It's the deck that I use all the time. It's a really, really fabulous deck and I love it to bits. The black and white Faulkner deck has been out of print for a couple of years. There is already a walkthrough on my channel that you can have a look at where I talk about that. Where the deck, at that time when I made that video, you could still get it through sort of eBay and occasionally on things like eBay and Amazon where people were selling. But to all intents and purposes, the deck was out of print and has been for a couple of years. Also, the workbook where you can learn to use the deck was out of print. Well, yesterday I had some fantastic news from Rhiannon, who created the deck, that the deck is going to be coming back into print and is now available for pre-order for September. So I'll put a link in the description below if anybody wants to have a look at that. But I thought as I had a walkthrough on here, I would just make a little update so that people knew that if they wanted to get that deck, it is now available. So this is the Faulkner deck. This is the box. We'll just have a really quick flip through the cards, but I won't go through it in too much detail because, as I say, that video is already up on my channel, so I'll link that to this video as well, so that you can have a look if you want to have a look in a little bit more detail. Also, Rhiannon's got her own YouTube channel where she talks about this deck, and there are tutorials on there, so I'll link that down below as well. But just I just wanted to come on, I was just so excited really, because I know that when people watch this channel and they'll see me using it, a lot of people do ask about what the deck is and is it available. So I thought I'd do a quick update so that anybody that was wanting to know can now find out that it is now available again. So I'll just quickly flip through the cards. I won't do a massive, great big flip through because, like I say, that is already on my channel. But these cards are really, really fantastic. Love them to bits. Just so you know, this is I'm not paid to advertise these cards, or I'm not kind of one of Rhiannon's certified teachers or anything. I just love them, and I just wanted to share that they were available again so that other people can get the opportunity to love them as well, because they are just beautiful and they are just so accurate. And for me, I've said this in my other video, they just spoke to me really clearly. You know, I'm a lot more experienced now than I was when I first started using these cards. I do use other decks, absolutely I do, but this is my go-to deck. This is where I go for my own work, for work that I do on myself. I use them for readings for other people, obviously. I do, like I said, I do my own kind of work with them. They really speak to me. They speak to my soul in some way. And I don't know how that is or why that is, but they just do. So you know what? Best thing to do when that happens is go with it, because it's all a good thing. But the imagery is so clear to me. It's just so... They're so obvious. Things jump out. So people talk to me often about the Rider-Waite deck, and I use that deck as well now. I never used to. I found it a bit overwhelming, to be honest, at first, but I use it more now. But even so, these are still the cards. These are still the cards that... Sorry, my thumb's in the way. These are the cards that speak to me clearly. And if I need a kick up the bum, they will give me a kick up the bum. If I need a hug, they will give me a hug. If they think I need a push, but nicely, they'll push me, but nicely. They just work great for me. And they're just fabulous. And I'm so pleased that they're back. I know it's still been possible to get them, you know, sort of second hand or on eBay. They do come up every now and again. But it's going to be so nice to be able to... for people to order them. I've definitely pre-ordered my own, another set for myself. Why not? Just to make sure that I can have another set. It's all good. So yeah, they are really, really fabulous, wonderful cards. And they just speak to you. Well, they speak to me in a way that other decks don't. And I do have a lot of decks. I collect decks. I don't consider myself really a collector because I like to use them all. But I really love different designs of decks. I really love dark decks. I love the gothic decks. I love all of that stuff. But this is still the one that really talks to me. In a really clear, concise, easy to understand way. And I think sometimes, especially as an Aries, you know, I don't really like messing about too much. So they don't mess about. And I think probably as an Aries person, that's what really appeals to me, is they just say what they've got to say. Even if they're needing to give you a hug, they'll give you a hug gently. But they don't mess around with it. And they don't hedge around. They don't hedge around the issue at all. So just wanted to come on really and say these are available again. If you love them, they're about. So I'll put the link down to Rhiannon's page in the link below this, and please do go there and take advantage of them being back on sale. Bye for now.